Hi, this is Pastor John, and I want to talk to you today about self-worth, something that many Christians struggle with today in this world. We look to the world, and according to them, we're worth nothing. We're not striving to get ahead. We're not striving to make a lot of money, have many possessions. We're striving to serve the kingdom of God. God, on the other hand, looks at us as so precious that he sent his only son to die for us. What greater love can a man have than this, that laid down his life for a friend? I would like to center on the Gospel of John, chapter 3. Nicodemus, a man who questioned his own self-worth, came to Jesus by night. Now Nicodemus had great wealth. He had great position. He had great knowledge of things, but yes, he lacked self-worth in his own heart. And he came to Jesus that night seeking answers, and Jesus hit him with those answers straight between the eyes. Jesus said to him that you are no learned teacher, and yet you come to me asking for answers. Except a man be born again, he cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. Nicodemus was confused by this. He said, how can a man be born again? How can a man enter his mother's womb a second time? And Jesus said to him, that which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Do not marvel that I tell you, you must be born again. The wind blows where it will. You hear the sound of it, but you don't know whether it comes or whether it goes. So is everyone who is born of the Spirit. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever liveth and believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. God sent his Son not into the world to condemn this world, but that the world through him might be saved. What a precious gift. More precious than diamonds and rubies. Our salvation, our gift from God. You know, we're so unworthy of it, and yet he gives it to us. He gives us so many gifts, and we really got to sit and think about them, you know. There's an old story of a man who didn't know the difference between a piece of gold and a rock. And somebody put a piece of gold right in his hands, right before him, as a gift. And instead of seeing how precious that gift was that somebody had given him, and what it meant to the person who gave it to him in love, he looked at it as just a rock and tossed it aside. I don't ever want to go through my life like that, where when God gives me a precious gift and puts it in my hands, I just toss it aside because of my own self-worth, thinking I'm not good enough, and not realizing the gifts that God has given us through his Son, Jesus Christ. The greatest gift being salvation, of course, and through salvation comes love. Like I said before, what greater love can a man give that he lays down his life for a friend? We are called as his servants. We are called to realize our self-worth, that we are more precious than that piece of gold. More precious than that piece of gold. More precious than diamonds and rubies. Though the world may cut us down and tell us we're not worth anything and we have no meaning, we know better because Jesus Christ dwells in our hearts and dwells in our minds. As you go through today, realize that. Realize how many gifts, even though life may be tough right now, realize how many gifts he has given you, how many gifts he has laid in your hands, and how precious they are. Count your blessings. That's an old song. Count your blessings one by one. And sometimes that's what we need to get through this world. I don't understand why we suffer so much down here as Christians. I've discussed before about the protection of God being taken away from us down here. I truly don't believe that yet. I truly believe he's still with us. He's still with his children. He still loves us. So if you're feeling down on yourself today, you're feeling you're not worth anything, I've been there too. Many a day I've been there, but, keep looking up to heaven, because God is the one who defines who you are, not mankind. You are not defined by how much money you have, or how you look, or what you own. You're defined by what's inside of your heart. That's what God looks at. Man looks at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. He's looking at your heart right now, and He's loving you through all things. So, you're worth so much to Him. You're so precious, like I said. So just remember that. Remember that as you go through today, and remember everything that God has given you and everything that He plans on giving you more. Our future is bright. Our future is bright, for heaven is waiting for us. God bless you today, and hope you have a blessed day. And keep looking to heaven for your answers. Keep looking to God. And if you need prayer or anything, just message me. I'm just a text away. God bless you all, and have a blessed day.